Hello, welcome to the fourth episode of this series of tutorials. In the last tutorial, we talked about what happened when you create an account and your dashboard, how your dashboard looks like. In this one, we're gonna pretty much talk about project management from the web standpoint view. And without further ado, let's log back in with the previously created tutorial account. So it was tutorial.user@gmail.com, and the password, if I remember it, should be this one. So now we're logged back in. So I'm gonna go to my dashboard. If you haven't seen this part, please go back to the previous video, the third video about this tutorial series. So as I mentioned in the previous video, this button here, so first of all, when you end up in the dashboard view, you're pretty much in the project summary view. So this activity shows the different records pushed per project. So since we're gonna just talk about the projects today in this tutorial, I'm gonna just go cover only that part. In the next one, we're gonna be pretty much talking about records based on what we did in this section here. So there in the right side, if I refresh this, in the right side here we have the project tab. This project, the project button, floating button. This floating button here shows all the project that are in your personal space. So this section is all about the personal space until you go to query, the last floating button on top where you can query everything in the platform. So if I click here, I would not have anything. So it's pretty much empty because I didn't create any project yet. And you still have the left floating button to create projects. So let's go back to the activity views about project and records and click on this one. So here is the short description of what a project should contain as a minimal content of information. So you have to provide a project name. So we'll say online project 1. So the tags are pretty much keywords that helps query better, filter better. And also if you're looking more into domain specific projects and you know the domain in which the project is focused on, and you want to be able to filter down on these domains, well, you can start having meaningful tags in there. So let's say I'm interested into machine learning on this project, so I'll just type machine learning. Okay, and then the description will be simple. I'll say this is an online created project about some machine learning code. Okay, and then in the goals I'll say easily that learning a new classification algorithm. Okay, yep, and then we can confirm with this button, and pretty much the page will reload and the project will be created with the different information that we provided. Now if we go back, you would see that this activity block here was kind of gray in the previous view, but now it's colorful. That means there is something that has been created. So, and I'll just refresh it. So this line here that you see on the bottom is the color of the project being shown, but since there is no records, it's pretty much flat everywhere. So currently we are in January, so when you create project, you'll see a peak in that area. So let's now go down to the project box. So pretty much the project box looks like this. You have free section, a top section where you have some menu buttons. So this is the detail menu button. For now it's not activated, so if you click on that you'll have an error saying it's not implemented yet. So project details failed, the project details not implemented yet. Okay, and then you have an edition part. This allows you to edit the project. We'll use that later on. I'll show you how to use that. This button here allows you to upload records into the project online in the web, and this one allows you to delete the project. So in the middle then, the middle section, you have the different information about the project, the name that we just provided, the date of creation, which is pretty much today. It's Universal Time, UTC. So you have the tags that we provided, the description, and the goal. And in the bottom here, you have in the first left one, the number of records in the project. You can click on that to go to the records, all the records of this project. And you have the diffs, that means all the reproducibility assessment on the records in the project. So that these, we'll talk about them later on. And you have all the environment, computational or experimentally wise environment that was pushed during the records in this project. So now that we have one, let's go here and click on all our projects in this view. So now we have one. So just to show. So for the sake of trying to show what delete, how delete works, so I'll just create a fake project with less description as the one I created. So here we go. So we have a fake one project, and this fake one project, I can just click on this, confirm the deletion, and then this project is gone. So that's basically how you delete a project. To edit it, we can edit here by adding another tag saying that it's on machine learning, but it was created online, that there is no tool linked to it, and basically save that back, and then we'll have the changes being applied. So you can change any of these fields, the field presented here. So this is pretty much how you create projects online. It's quite simple. There is another tutorial far down towards the end of this series about how to create a project in a more sophisticated and automated way with the different software management tools that CoRR supports, and also customized machine interaction tools. So thank you for watching this tutorial, and I'll look forward into seeing you in the next one about how to manage records.